You've directed so many incredible films: Halloween, The Fog, Christine, Escape from New York.
John Carpenter creates nightmares for a living. Halloween gave us Michael Myers. The Thing showed us paranoia in Antarctica. They live exposed the aliens among us. But his dreams, they belong to Howard Hawks. The master of horror learned everything from a director who never made a horror film. Carpenter grew up in Kentucky, studied at USC Film School, spent his nights watching old movies obsessively. Hawks, Hitchcock, Wells, Buñuel. These weren't assignments. They were religious. 4 Howard Hawks films appear on Carpenter's list, more than any other director. That tells you something. Before Carpenter composed his iconic synthesizer scores, before he put Jamie Lee Curtis in that closet, before he made Snake Plissken the coolest anti-hero in cinema, he sat in dark theaters studying the masters. His favorite films aren't horror movies, they're about codes. Professional men doing dangerous work. Strong women questioning masculine rituals. Darkness everywhere. Always darkness. Carpenter took those lessons, filtered them through slasher films and synth music, created his own language. But the foundation belongs to Hawks and the others. These 7 films educated a genius. Number 7. Scarface, 1932. Violence is American business. Murder climbs the corporate ladder. Tony Camonte wants the world. He'll kill everyone to get it. Howard Hawks made Scarface in 1932. Paul Muni plays Camonte, rising to Chicago's mob hierarchy, machine guns, ambition, the American dream soaked in blood. This is the 4th Hawks film on Carpenter's list. The gangster side of Hawks' genius. Where Rio Bravo shows professionals under pressure, Scarface shows professionals as killers. Carpenter absorbed this. Assault on Precinct 13 uses gang warfare, urban violence, the siege mentality. Hawks taught him that genre is never just a genre. A gangster film is also about capitalism. A Western is also about masculinity. Horror can be about anything if you're smart enough. Hawks directed with invisible style. His camera doesn't call attention to itself, just clean, efficient storytelling. Carpenter learned this. His films move fast, no wasted moments. Pure cinema. Scarface influenced every crime film that followed. Carpenter included it because Hawks showed him something essential. Violence has rhythm, brutality has structure, America runs on both. Number 6. The Exterminating Angel, 1962. Trapped without reason. Civilization collapses over dinner. Luis Buñuel made nightmares disguised as social satire. The Exterminating Angel is pure surrealist horror. Wealthy guests arrive at a dinner party. Then they can't leave. No walls hold them. No chains bind them. They just can't leave. Days pass. Sanity crumbles. Buñuel never explains why. That's the point. Carpenter put 2 Buñuel films on his list. This is the first. Absurdist horror. Unexplained dread. People trapped to themselves became the scariest thing imaginable. Think about Carpenter's films. The Fog traps a town under a ghostly siege. The Thing isolates scientists in Antarctica. Prince of Darkness seals people in a church. Containment, claustrophobia, no escape. That's Buñuel's gift to Carpenter. You don't need a monster. Just put people in a room. Watch them destroy each other. The Exterminating Angel strips away bourgeois pretense. These wealthy, cultured people become animals. Buñuel laughs at their suffering. Carpenter learned that horror doesn't require explanation. Sometimes the scariest answer is no answer at all. Number 5. The Discreet Storm of the Bourgeoisie, 1972. Dinner is never served. Appetite is never satisfied. Buñuel's second film on Carpenter's list. Wealthy friends try to eat dinner together. They keep getting interrupted. Soldiers, dreams, revolution. The meal never happens. They walk down an endless road, going nowhere forever. This is surrealism meeting dark comedy. The powerful want something simple. They can't have it. Reality refuses to cooperate. Carpenter made They Live decades later. Same idea, different execution. The wealthy control everything, but it's all performance, all facade. Put on special sunglasses, see the truth. Buñuel didn't need sunglasses, he just showed you directly. The discreet charm of the bourgeoisie uses circular narrative, dreams within dreams. You can't tell what's real. That's the point. Authority is performance. Wealth is a delusion. Carpenter absorbed this, applied it to genre filmmaking. His anti-heroes see through the lies. Nada in They Live. Snake Plissken in Escape from New York. They recognize that the powerful are ridiculous. They just have better costumes. Buñuel taught Carpenter that absurdity reveals truth better than realism ever could. Number 4. Himes at Midnight, 1965. Falstaff drinks while kingdoms fall. Orson Welles made himself Shakespeare's great fool. Chimes at Midnight is tragedy disguised as comedy. Prince Hal befriends Falstaff, uses him, becomes king, discards him. I know thee not, old man. Betrayal is statecraft. Welles directs, stars. His Falstaff is magnificent, funny, pathetic, tragic, doomed. The Battle of Shrewsbury sequence is chaos captured on film. Mud, blood, confusion, no glory. Just men dying for kings who don't care. Carpenter included this because Welles showed something essential. Power betrays friendship. Kings use jesters, then throw them away. Think about Carpenter's anti-heroes. Snake Plissken, Nada, Jack Burton. They're all Falstaff's descendants. Misfits refusing the crown. Cynics who see through royal propaganda. They won't kneel, won't serve. Welles films in shadows, low angles, faces disappearing into darkness. Carpenter learned this visual language. Welles also taught him about the outcast as hero. Falstaff is fat, drunk, dishonest, also more honest than any king. Carpenter's heroes are criminals, drifters, working-class warriors. They're Falstaff with synthesizers. Number 3. The Searchers, 1956. 5 years searching. Obsession becomes madness. John Ford made the Western into psychological horror. Ethan Edwards hunts for his kidnapped niece. The journey destroys him. John Wayne plays Edwards with terrifying intensity. Racism, violence, single-minded determination. He becomes less human each year, more monster. Ford shoots in Monument Valley. That iconic landscape, beautiful and hostile. Ethan crosses it like a ghost. Carpenter saw horror in this Western. The unstoppable force, the blank expression, the relentless pursuit. Michael Myers descends from Ethan Edwards. Both are inhuman in their determination. Both embody something America doesn't want to admit about itself. The Searchers confronts racism through genre. Ethan hates the Comanche. That hatred consumes him. The quest becomes the curse. Ford doesn't moralize, just shows you what obsession does. Carpenter learned this. Halloween never explains why Michael kills. It doesn't need to. Some forces just exist. Some evil just is. The Searchers taught Carpenter that the hero can be the monster. That pursuit can become possession. That 5 years or 15 makes no difference. Some people never stop coming. Number 2. Chintown, 1974. Water wars hide family secrets. Corruption flows downhill. Roman Polanski made neo-noir into high art. Jack Nicholson plays Jake Gittes, private detective investigating infidelity, finds genocide instead, corporate conspiracy, political murder, California built on stolen water, and worse, secrets underneath. Much worse. Carpenter included this because Polanski proved noir never died, just evolved. The 1940s shadows became 1970s cynicism. The femme fatale became a victim. The hero became powerless. Faye Dunaway's character carries unimaginable trauma. The system protects her abuser. Money wins. Evil wins. Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown. Think about They Live. Carpenter's conspiracy masterpiece. Same structure. The hero discovers systemic rot, tries to fight back, realizes the corruption goes too deep. Chinatown taught Carpenter that the rich own everything. They write the laws, buy the police, control the narrative. You can't fight them. The best you can do is survive. Polanski's ending is devastating. Carpenter remembered it. His films rarely have happy endings. They have survival. Sometimes not even that. Number 1. Rio Bravo, 1959. Siege mentality. Good men holding the line. Howard Hawks didn't invent the siege film, but he perfected it. His story is deceptively simple. Sheriff John Chance arrests a murderer. The killer's brother controls half the town. He wants him back and brings men, guns, and intimidation to make sure he gets him. But Chance won't bend. He holds the jail, one cell and one prisoner standing between civilization and chaos. Hawks turns that minimal setup into a study of professionalism under pressure. The situation is pure tension. The sheriff's allies aren't an army, they're misfits. A worn-out drunk, Dean Martin. A crippled old man, Walter Brennan. A young, eager kid, Ricky Nelson. 3 men, all flawed, all willing to stand beside Chance when it counts. Hawks doesn't romanticize them. He just lets them do their jobs. That's the Hawks code. Competence as moral strength. No speeches about justice. No declarations of heroism. Just quiet endurance. In Rio Bravo, Courage is measured in how well you keep it together when the bullets start flying. John Carpenter understood that perfectly. He said more than once that Assault on Precinct 13 is Rio Bravo and modern dress-a-western remade as an urban nightmare. Swap six-shooters for pistols, horses for squad cars, and you get the same structure. A small group trapped, surrounded by faceless attackers, surviving through teamwork and calm. Carpenter's police station under siege is Hawks's jailhouse reborn. Hawks's influence runs deep. Carpenter took the blueprint professionals versus overwhelming odds and made it his signature. The Thing isolates scientists at the bottom of the world, besieged by paranoia and something worse. The Fog wraps a town in supernatural mist, forcing people to come together or die alone. Prince of Darkness places scholars and priests inside a church, holding the line against cosmic evil. Every one of them echoes Rio Bravo's rhythm: prepare, fortify, withstand. But Rio Bravo isn't just about men with guns. Hawks sneaks in something richer, a sense of community, of shared purpose. Angie Dickinson's Feathers breaks the mold of the typical Western woman. She's sharp, teasing, as competent in her own way as Chance is in his. She challenges his stiff armor of control, pushes him toward humanity. In Hawks's world, women aren't obstacles to masculinity. They test it, refine it. The film lives in dialogue and gesture. Hawks builds tension not through fast editing or loud violence, but through space doorways, streets, the sound of boots against wood floors. Each face tells a story of exhaustion and resolve. You can feel the weariness in Dean Martin's eyes when he reaches for a drink and stops himself. His redemption arc isn't loud. It's lived moment to moment, in restraint. There's a mythic quality beneath the surface. Hawks isn't making a morality play. He's showing a philosophy. In Rio Bravo, decency means staying at your post even when no one's watching. It's why the film still feels modern, why Carpenter, Peckinpah, and even Tarantino keep circling back to it. It's not just a Western. It's a manual for integrity under fire. Hawks shot it in 1959, but it keeps echoing across decades. Carpenter turned it into horror. Others have turned it into science fiction, noir, even comedy, but the structure remains the same. A handful of people, trapped, tested, surviving through mutual respect and competence. Rio Bravo isn't just a film, it's a foundation. Every siege story that values steady hands over flashy heroes owes it a debt. Hawks built a world where professionalism is the last form of heroism left. And cinema never stopped copying that lesson. Which Hawks film changed your directing? Subscribe for more filmmaker favorites. The education continues.